Hi, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Paul Lisnek. Well, certainly people fall on hard times, and sometimes it happens to you and you don't even think it could ever happen to you, but it does. Well, imagine ending up homeless. It's good to know there are places to go, folks who will take care of you, folks who will help you get a new start in life. Meet my guest. Erin Ryan is the Executive Director for Lincoln Park Community Shelter. And Erin, it's good to see you.
Thanks, Paul.
You do such important work, and I'm guessing what I said up front would be true. The kind of folks that you deal with at the shelter never would have guessed that they would end up in a shelter.
Absolutely. A good portion of our guests are homeless for the first time. And unfortunately, by the time they get to us, they've already been homeless for quite a while, on average more than a year. And they've been bouncing around from shelter to shelter before they find us. And so they're at the end of their ropes by the time they get to our doors.
And sometimes when people say, oh, so-and-so's homeless, whatever, not wanting to be mean about it, but they say, well, it's their fault. That's how they end it. So, you work with these folks every day. That doesn't seem fair to me, right?
Yeah, there's a constellation of factors that lead to homelessness. It's a complex issue and a complex series of events that happens when somebody becomes homeless, and it's a complex climb out of the situation. And so a myriad of issues, both personal and systemic. Yeah.
All right, then let's talk about what you do to help folks.
Sure.
Let's start off with, first of all, the most basic needs, food and shelter, right? That's where it all starts, and you do that.
Yeah, we take care of those most basic needs, a roof over their heads, 3 meals a day, a place to keep your stuff, the most basic things. Let's take away the basic worry of where I'm going to sleep tonight, how I'm going to eat, where I'm going to keep my belongings. And let's let people concentrate instead on the more long-term issues. And
you're there for them as well, right? Because you're there to do some mentoring, some tutoring. Talk about those programs.
Yeah, so the vast majority of our clients are looking for work. They're able to work. They're ready to work. About 70% of our clients are looking and employment ready. Mm-hmm. So we focus a lot on job readiness and job training, and a lot of our volunteer opportunities revolve around job readiness as well. So we have a lot of volunteer opportunities that have to do with mentoring people, helping people find work, helping people practice their interviewing skills, resume building, cover letter writing, that kind of thing. And so that's primarily a lot of our programs are focused around helping people find work and get back into the employment fields.
Yeah, and of course, one of the things, we talked about shelter, and it sounded sort of temporary, and it is, but at the same time, there's a new component to what you do, and it's providing permanent shelter or permanent homes and helping people find them.
Absolutely. We have a brand new program, which is very exciting for us. We're providing permanent housing for 15 people out in the community, new apartments out in the community scattered throughout Chicago for people who are disabled and are the most vulnerable, the people who wouldn't be able to probably support themselves on their own. And so we'll be providing rental subsidies and ongoing support for these 15 people.
Which is just great. You can't do this alone. You need help. You need volunteers. Let's send a message out to folks. What can they do for you?
Well, you can always visit our website at www.lpcsonline.org. All of our volunteer opportunities are listed there. You can always prepare meals. You can stay overnight. You can engage in those mentoring and tutoring opportunities that I talked about earlier. Lots of opportunities for volunteering, always. There are ways to get involved in committees and events and other myriad opportunities to get involved.
But even just
donate.
Donate. Right. I didn't want to cut you off on that one.
Yes.
Right. So donate. So once again, the website people can go to and help out.
lpcsonline.org. Yes.
Okay, that's great. And I was going to say, you come in and just cook a meal for folks. Be there, talk to them.
Absolutely.
What a great thing that does.
It
Thanks
makes
for being
such a
with
difference.
me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My guest has been Erin Ryan. She's the Executive Director again for the Lincoln Park Community Shelter. I'm Paul Lisnek. Thanks for watching us here. This, of course, is Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.